Hello and welcome to Devil's Advocate and the second part of a special interview with the former President of Pakistan, General Pervez Musharraf. Today I shall talk to him about Kargil. 2009 is of course the 10th anniversary of the Kargil operation, as well as the government in Pakistan and his own future. General Musharraf, 2009, this month in fact, July, is the 10th anniversary of Kargil, and I've been reading your memoirs, Line of Fire, very carefully, in particular chapter 11, which deals with Kargil. And I noticed that you don't deny the fact that the Pakistan Army's Rawalpindi Corps and the Force Command Northern Areas were involved in the planning and execution. So are you today prepared to accept that the Pakistan Army had a significant role in that operation?
No, but there were second line forces, NLI, Northern Light Infantry, which holds the borders all along. Now they are a part of Pakistan Army. In those days, they were a second line force. It was NLI, Northern Light Infantry. And as far as they were the ones who were deployed all along the border, except Siachen.
Let me quote to you from page 91 of your memoirs. On May the 15th, I ordered FCNA, that's Force Command Northern Areas, to improve our defensive positions in coordination with the freedom fighters. By now, the freedom fighters occupied over 500 square miles of Indian occupied territory. Our field commanders were fully engaged in supporting them. We established outposts as eyes and ears and made raids and ambushes. That clearly suggests that the FCNA and your Rawalpindi Corps were involved totally with the so-called freedom fighters.
Well, whatever I've written, I'm not going to get into the details of this discussion at all. That is final, whatever I've written. And the FCNA had under its command the NLI troops, which are second line troops.
But you're not revoking or going back on what you've written?
No, not at all.
So if the impression from chapter 11 of your memoirs is that the Rawalpindi Corps and the FCNA played a critical role in the planning and execution of Operation Kargil, you stand by that?
You must understand the arrangement. The Corps, the Rawalpindi Corps, has divisions under it. One of them is FCNA. FCNA has under it the NLI, the Northern Light Infantry, which is second line forces. Anywhere other than Siachen, it is the NLI which was deployed, which are second line forces.
Let me come to something else that you mentioned in that particular chapter on Kargil. At least in two places you say that the then Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif asked you for your advice whether he should declare a ceasefire, and on both occasions you said to him that the decision was his. I quote what you write: "The military situation is favorable, the political decision has to be his." But if the military situation was genuinely favorable, then why didn't you say to him, "No, Prime Minister, I am not for a ceasefire"? Why did you instead, forgive my putting it like this, beat about the bush and let him decide for himself?
No. I said exactly. I think I didn't beat about the bush. I'm a military commander, and I gave the military picture entirely of the Army, Navy, Air Force.
But you also said to him that it's his decision if he has a ceasefire.
It certainly was very favorable. It was not supposedly favorable, because if we are talking of India, Pakistan, Indians had taken all their forces inside against Kargil, and there was weakness elsewhere. So we knew what the Indian forces are capable and what we are capable. I gave all that impression.